Hey, what's up YouTube? Texas Triple Tapper here. Want to do a quick video on a suppressor that I have, the Silencerco hybrid. I think I've done a video shooting this, but I don't think I've actually ever opened the box and shown some of the components. And what's really cool is that I've had this suppressor for a while, and so I have a few extra components that I think a lot of people might have questions about, like, you know, what type of attachment do I need for this, or what type of attachment do I need for that. So I think we'll be able to answer some of those questions today. So, you know, right away we see the Silencerco box, and you can tell, like I said, I've had it for a little bit. The box and the packaging is kind of tore up. As I said, it is the hybrid, of course, field manual. And forgive me, the box is kind of out of sorts. Like I said, I've had it for a little while. So we've got a few different components here, and I actually have the suppressor off screen. Ta-da! You know, the celebrity likes to make a late entrance. So what else is in here? We got some spanner wrenches. Come on. Any other shit in here? Just some styrofoam. Okay, so we'll move that out of the way. So first off, these two. Let me lay this down so we can see it a little easier. First off, these two pistons don't come with the suppressor. You need the pistons if you're going to shoot it off of a pistol. Pretty simple, you know, piston, pistol. So these you have to get separate, and you can kind of sort of look. This is the thread. These go inside like so, and this is what the pistol actually screws into, the threaded barrel. So this one is for the 45 ACP. This one is for 9mm. That being said, it doesn't mean that you can't use this on other calibers, because, you know, a lot of pistols and things have the same thread pitch. So it's just a matter of knowing what your thread pitch is. Like, for example, this particular thread pitch, I don't know what it is off the top of my head, but I know, like, I use this one whenever I want to suppress my AR-15. This one here is what it comes with. You'll see that the hole that I've got it on is bigger than this one. And so this one I had out yesterday. I had it attached to a 6.5 Creedmoor. This would also go on a like a 30 caliber type weapon. So very, very multifunctional. And basically what you do is you see all these the holes and the notches inside of here, and you take this tool, it's got the 3 different ones, and you kind of line it up. This is going to be difficult to do looking through the camera, but you just put it inside of the little holes. Not these holes, not the bigger holes, but those holes. Those are the ones I use, and it just seems to get a better grip. So there we go. So now I've got it fitted, and you just turn and it breaks. So now you screw off the end cap. These you can change out as well to make them match this size, you know. So the smaller you get, you know, the better it's going to be. So now if I wanted to, you know, put this other one on here, I just simply screw it on here, get it down, and then when I want to cinch it up, I do the reverse, put it back into the holes and just kind of turn. And there's the suppressor, and it's pretty freaking sweet. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. There is one more piece that I left downstairs, which I'm going to run and grab. I apologize about that, but be right back. Okay, so as you can see now, we brought a few more friends to the party. This is the other piece that I was telling you about. This is what you would do if you wanted to suppress a pistol. You have to have the right piston for said pistol. I thought this was 9mm, but it's a little small. This one is the one for 9mm. So basically, you can see it's kind of dirty. I actually need to clean it. While I'm talking about cleaning, this suppressor is really low maintenance. The only thing I recommend that you do is clean these parts that come off. They can get, you know, the carbon and whatnot built up on them, and so you know, it'll just make getting them, you know, in and out a little bit easier. So basically, the piston goes in like so, and then you take this little piece that kind of screws over it, because there's little, let me back up where you might be able to see it, there's grooves inside there. So then this now goes in here, and as you just kind of turn it in there and grab, it'll start grabbing. It'll thread itself down onto that particular piston, and if it gets to a point where you can't really do it, that's part of what the wrench is for. You can just kind of turn it. You know, I'm not going to do it fully because just for demonstration. So now this piece goes in, which is a stark contrast from these two pieces. Okay, so now you thread this end into the suppressor. Once you get it to grab, if it will, and it will. Why is it every time you want to do something on camera, it's always more difficult? Okay, so now here's where your spanner wrenches kind of come into play. You can have one hold the suppressor and one hold here. I usually don't. I'll just hold the suppressor myself, get the spanner wrench on there, and just cinch it down. And then, like I said, you know, I can continue turning this, but I'm not going to. So here is a SIG P320, and I think this has an opposite. So lefty tighty, righty loosey for this one. Okay, so now it's on there. Chamber is empty, no mag. Now we have a can. We have a suppressed 9mm. The pistons help actually with the functionality of the slide. It helps the slide cycle, as I understand it. But I mean, as you can see, you know, and I don't have suppressor height sights on this, but I mean, I've still got a pretty decent sight picture. See how it kind of cants like that, and it just helps the slide cycle. So conversely here, this is a SIG 1911 45 ACP. That's this piston here, and this one threads normal, I believe. Yeah, there we go. So now basically this one's clear too, no mag, no rounds. You know, just imagine now this being attached to the suppressor. So again, multi-caliber, you know, really sweet suppressor. I absolutely love it. I've had nothing but fun with it. Haven't had any issues whatsoever. And the good thing, I own two Silencerco suppressors. The main reason I go with Silencerco is their build quality is impeccable, and their warranty. Their warranty is also impeccable. I'm a big fan of customer service, and from what I hear, their customer service is phenomenal as well. I don't personally know because I haven't had to call them for anything. Actually, I take that back. On the Silencerco Osprey Micro, which is it's a dedicated 22 suppressor. I called and was having some issues with timing it. It was kind of a pain in the ass and took some learning. And I called Silencerco and was having some issues, and they sent me a shim kit completely for free. And said, you know, hey, if you're still having trouble, let us know. We'll send it to us. We'll take care of it. So, anyways, I got it fixed once I got it timed right. Like I said, it was just a matter of getting it timed right, and I wasn't used to having to time suppressors. But anyways, wanted to share this with you guys. If you're in the market for a suppressor, I highly recommend it. I mean, you can literally shoot everything from 22 to 458 SOCOM. Don't really recommend a 22 because it's so freaking dirty, and this one doesn't come apart. So, that's why you don't really have to clean it unless you really shoot 22 through it. You can just clean, these components, and it'll last you, it'll probably outlive me. So, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them. Until next time, Texas Triple Tapper out.